these. Audrey's graduation.
Very nice.
Kyle's football match.
Good.
Gotta get a Facebook account someday. When are you going to use your phone? Stop acting like an old fart.
I told you that would just be a waste. And stop looking at your phone so much, all right? It's bad for your eyes.
Oh, fine. Get ready for lunch.
On one hand, I do find it sweet that in relationships, like, yeah, it really is the little things that count. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, it's like, that wasn't really a good example of communication in a relationship. Like, you could see, like, I could understand her frustration that, and then at the end, it's like she finally finds out he cares, but he didn't even tell her that. Like, she had to read his personal entries to find that out. And I'm just like, I don't know how she lived with him for 54 years either.
So I really enjoyed that film. I thought it was good, just the way it was setting up to make you think that they were growing apart. But in the end, at the reveal, when she was able to read his journal and just seeing like how attentive he was actually to her, you know, just monitoring her hums and just also being able to, you know, just give some suggestions like as you age, you know, you want to take care of your eyes. And I think she had mentioned that all you do is just write in that journal and stretch. But it's important to keep your mobility as you age. And he was really, you know, he did care for her, so I really enjoyed that.
I thought it was really well done, and it just was realistic because of the monotony in all relationships, and they were together for such a long time. And I think they, you know, the man was just so comfortable, and she really wanted to engage with him and do things with him, but he's just so set in his ways. So, but you could tell, like, when she said, you know, I don't know how I lived with you for 54 years, how much that hurt him. You could see it in his eyes. So it's just sad that she had to read it to know how much he loved her.
He even said, like, this is what's really important to me, like his book, and the entire thing is filled with her. I love that.
I think points to the different way that men and women often communicate, and you know, just that the man really loves her, but may not necessarily be openly expressive about it.
This particular film, the two of them had the children, and then that was the big distraction. And I think they probably always both had two different love languages. And now that they've got the time together with just themselves, they now get the opportunity to learn each other's love language. And so it's just just the expression of her learning what his love language is, and him learning what her love language is.
Hi, my name is Lai Jiang, and I directed Bookends.
When you were making that, did the lady read the book before the 54 years, or was that the first time in 54 years that she had read it? And was like your idea kind of like, you know, sometimes we have to be reminded of the things that we've read, because maybe she read that her husband loved her, but she just needs to be reminded of that?
I think in this film, I think it's the first time she has ever read it, because she has, maybe before she has seen him like writing on this typical notebook, and then this is the first time that she get a chance to see it.
What moved you guys to tell this particular story?
My inspiration comes from my grandparents, because they're totally different types of people. And my grandma is this lady who is outgoing and passionate about life, and she goes to choruses, learns to play musical instruments. But my grandpa he just likes maybe staying at home doing the same thing every day. So yeah, this is. So they did fight a lot, but what's special I found about them is every night they sleep in the same room but separate beds, because they just don't want to wake each other up when they make one single movement during their sleep. So I think I just want to make this story to show this kind of conflicted but also like subtle and deep love between the two of them.
If you had to pick one thing that was the most challenging part of making your films, what was it?
For me, I think the hardest part would be communicating with actors in a different language. Like, because especially when it comes to very subtle beats or movements, because it's way easier to talk about it in Chinese, but well, I'm here, so this is my biggest challenge, but I think it's worth it.
Did you guys have a time limit for your script and the entire film? And if you did, is there a reason why you didn't raise the stakes?
So this is a class project, and then we have to make 3 films. Each is like within 6 minutes in one semester. And my film was the last one, the third one that we made. And definitely when the semester comes towards an end, everyone's got exhausted. But yeah, it was a fun experience. And yeah, we had a screening at the end of the semester. It was fun.